Welcome back. Come on in. Friend, how you doing? I missed you so much.
I missed you, friend. How dare you leave me for that many days? I'm so upset. I ain't never been so upset before in my life. How dare you leave me like that?
I know. It wasn't planned, though.
You all glowing and stuff. You had a good time or something?
I had a great time.
Who you went to see? Because you show. Who you go see, friend?
First of all, look, I'm evened out. I was at the pool.
You
I had a
are.
nice little tan and whatnot. So, look, I had a spontaneous get up and go. I came back from Dallas. I went home for Father's Day. Saw my daddy. Took him out. Stayed a couple of days in Dallas. And I was told I needed to be home by Wednesday. I was told. So I said, okay. So then I came home, and then I was told to pack another bag because we leaving in Thursday morning. We leaving in the morning. I said, okay. So I went to Vegas. Man, I had such a blast. Went saw Usher. Shout out to the Palazzo, baby. Sugar cane, them strawberry drinks at the Palazzo. Had a blast. Had a great time. I love a good spontaneous vacation, so I had a funky good time. I'm very well rested. Like you said, I feel like I'm, had a good time. I did. Shout out to you. I had a great time. How you doing?
I'm wonderful, friend. I've been doing some things myself. We have a change of everything around here.
We grown, friend. We grown, girl.
I know. I'm so proud of myself. Life is great. For real. Like, life is great. I'm happy. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to receive all the love and hate that we get. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you, people be hating on us. They be hating on us.
What you talking about?
Man, we hadn't even been here, and they just be talking shit.
Why?
We have to show up and prove people wrong about the stuff that we know. People think we just groupies talking boxing, friend. We cute groupies that talk boxing. They can't call us ugly. They be wanting to. They can't call us ugly.
No, they can't do that.
They be wanting to, though. Now, I can say, you call me a whole lot of things. I can be bald-headed. I can be a whole lot of stuff. But I got her. So you can't call me bald-headed.
Can't call you bald.
They be hating on us, friend. Like, I had to get on a couple of people on Twitter because, they love to say that these boxers don't know who we are. Like, I be hurting people's feelings, friend. The audacity.
The audacity
With an R. The audacity.
When they gonna learn? Especially with you.
They don't have to learn. I got really, really, really tough skin. Like, it really take a lot to, upset me a lot. And there's only a few people that can upset me. And, most of the time, I can just go off on people and with a smile on my face. It's natural. I'm a villain. I really am. And then my sister had a baby. He the villain. I am. And then he got some black Crocs today, friend. He only been on his best menace behavior today. Now look at you being like your auntie boy.
All hail Hitler.
All hail Hitler. You heard me? But yeah, friend, it's so funny to see. But I'm glad to be back because
me too.
Here's another week to make people hate me. I got security. So y'all ain't got to worry about no issues or no problems. I got a man with a gun that walks around with me. So it is what it is.
Y'all done been put on notice now.
Because I be getting threats, man. That Twitter DM is thick.
Really?
Heck yeah, friend. I told you. I really be hurting people's feelings.
They don't realize this is not really entertainment.
They don't. They don't know that I am this person in real life. But the stuff that I be saying, I will repeat in front of you. But I'm just really not unapologetic. This is who I am. I'm sorry.
Oh, not
But
at all.
no, like, yeah, Andre, I got security like 7-8 in real time.
Y'all come on in. Okay. Y'all come on in the room. We missed y'all. Okay. It's been two it feels like 2 weeks. I want to say it's been a full week, but it's been 2 shows. We miss y'all. We miss y'all a whole lot. Y'all come on in. Let the folks know we are here today, this good Sunday. We're going to take it all the way back, and we're going to talk about Regis's fight. But y'all come on in. Come on in the room. How you doing, Pablo Escobar? We see you. Hey, Derek Stefan, you been waiting. You been bored all Sunday. Well, get your popcorn, get your little something to drink. Get yourself together because
you're going to need it tonight. You're going to need it.
You're going to need it tonight. Coach 67 Sports TV, how you doing? Shogun 76, Brent Fox. Hey, come on in the room, Gun Toten. How you doing? Hey, Harvey, how you doing? All Around Strong LLC, thank you for coming through. Boxing and Barbecue, Georgia Peach Denise. Hey girl, hey. No evidence. 340, not 304, 340. No evidence. Come on in the room. 704 Joe, how you doing? Yes, Dallas, Texas, home of the welterweight champion of the world. Y'all, Vegas was so nice. Now I know next month is probably gonna be like hot on hell, but it was so nice and pleasant. Yeah. Okay, so Chicago Al, come on in. Bionic Prince, come on in. Let's see. Andre Styles, Mo 2013, OG Eric in St. Louis, J Wash 4, TZ Frank, Mike G, Main Event Mark, how you doing? T Word, how you doing? Philly Bull 91, Philly Bull. I like the Philadelphia accent. Like that. Peace be free. How you doing? Blessed to fish. Y'all come on in the room. Hey, mommy, how you doing? What's good, VJ? How you doing? Let's see. We got no filter. Tony, aka Uber Gas. Well, thank you. I've been missing y'all. Tony, we missed y'all too. We missed y'all too. We are back. Hey, Marky, how you doing? Let's see. Who else? Phenomenal Mexican. How you doing? Joseph Torres. Stavinsky. Hey, Miss Jackie, how you doing? Andre Styles. Y'all come on in. Hey, Main Event Mark, he says, you won my respect, stomping fools on Twitter. Ha! Y'all know it brings her joy.
It makes my day, honestly, to upset people. I plan on making people mad when I get done with this. Today.
Yeah, because y'all probably going to be mad. We're going to tackle a whole lot of stuff. Y'all might be a little, I don't know. Y'all gonna love it though. Talib Cunningham, he says, good evening, ladies. Got back from New Orleans, caught that Regis fight, brought my dad back. He made Cadillac red. Not Cadillac red. Now that's my cousin. Is Red your cousin?
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about that. I don't share my folks with everybody. We'll discuss it though.
We'll discuss. No.
Okay, you shared your mama with us. Okay.
Exactly. Right, I was just gonna say nope. Okay. Talib brought his mama, his wife, his daughter. I want to say his sister.
I'm willing to share. Red got a cousin named Jasmine.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Right. We are
a light-skinned twin family. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony Rome, thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Kizzy girl, how you doing? Drew Titan LLC. Nakia is making freeze, Anthony. Okay, Nakia making freeze, Anthony. I like that. But Desi, how you doing?
You finna get out of here already. The show ain't even started good. We ain't even been back good. And I already gotta threaten you. Stop. We have new people in here all the time, and they gonna think I pick on Mexicans.
Oh, Talib says and I met Regis's mama and grandmama. Good
ain't
people.
She sweet?
Oh,
I guarantee. You know what's so funny, friend? She still looked the same way she looked when we were neighbors.
Oh, if y'all see a troll in here, get them on up out of here.
Yeah, before we start, because it's our people coming in here. Let me tell y'all, just don't be deleting anybody. We allowing people. We are like KQKC over here. Everybody got an opinion. So even if you don't like it, deal with it. Talk your shit back. But as
Be
long as
respectful.
they not calling us out of our name, saying no weird shit, we let it fly. So I'm just letting y'all know in advance. If you got a blue wrench, please don't abuse it or you will lose it. Amen.
Oh, sing it, girl. Sing it now.
Amen.
Sing
Amen.
it. Yeah, get him up out of here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Marky came back and he says Bud loses. What's his path? If Bud loses, which he will, what is his path to a Charlo fight?
Hold
Ain't that
on. He didn't say nothing but Canelo was the face of combat sports. I know we not mad at that. He ain't lied.
I don't
Did
like his
he
name.
came out for a lie? No.
I don't like his name.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Now you
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah.
I tried to save you.
Yeah, no. He came in on some slick stuff. No.
Okay, whatever. However you.
They show their ass every time. They gonna show you every time. They come in with the weird names. He could have came in with Titan, but he had to go. You know we. No, okay. We're not gonna even give you that. What we are gonna give y'all though is we gonna go back.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go back. And he got a profile picture, Drew. Yeah, clip him off. Okay. We're gonna go back to the Regis fight since Talib brought Regis up. Okay.
Okay.
Very interesting stuff that went on there. Okay, y'all know I'm a big fan of Regis. Love Regis Prograis. I believe I saw his grandmother in the vet when I was taking Sam to the vet. Very nice people. I like Rougarou. Okay. I was very intrigued with this fight because was this not a replacement as well? This fellow was a replacement. He was fighting at home. This is his first fight under the new Matchroom contract, I believe. And so we all know that everybody doesn't do well fighting at home. I.e., I did not think that Jermall Charlo put on the best fight when he fought Montiel in Houston. But I was eager to see how Regis was going to perform. Friend, I'm going to ask you. Let's start with you first. There was a lot going on with that performance, but then there was a lot to the build-up of that performance because we all knew and we were expecting there to be some Haneys in the audience as well. They had been going back and forth. Devin said he was going to be at the fight. Ended up he wasn't there, but Bill was. So there was some representation. So, Devin out here weighing his options. Got folks big mad about it. We'll talk about that later. How did you feel about Regis's performance?
Well, let's start about the weigh-in. I sent you a text message. I was like, I don't like how Regis is looking at this man. It wasn't given what he thought it was given. I know in his mind it was given, yeah, I'm him. I'm Timothy. It was not. It was given, I'll bite your ass right now. Say the right thing to me. I'll bite you right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. And then he kept, oh, friend, I was so embarrassed. I was like, Regis, no. Stop. Don't do it no more, friend. And he did it for like
He kept doing it.
Regis, straighten it up. We don't act like this. You giving light-skinned men out here. Well, you ain't supposed to be out here acting like that. And he was serious with it too. Ooh, I'll bite you right now. I know he was, to me, it was looking like how you would look at something from how we as women would look at something. Okay. That's how I was feeling. I was like,
that up and down.
Yeah. I don't even have no words to describe it other than I didn't like it. Nothing about it, Regis, was okay. It was giving very much light-skinned man. And, we done all seen the memes and the funny jokes about the light-skinned man, how they be doing stuff. Kizzy, my girl, exactly. So I love we can I'll stop talking about him, but it was giving very much sass, shabazz. I'll bite you. Okay. We get to the night of the fight. I loved his outfit. It was giving what it's supposed to give. I love to see his son, how much he is growing with him. Like I love to see them together. I want to say his name is Ray.
The baby name Ray. Okay, I'm sorry.
I want to say the baby's name is Ray. Okay. I want to say it's Ray. It is Ray. Either way it go, I love to see them together. He always back there with his daddy. He walking him out. Y'all know I love and support a good black father. I love it. Okay. So that about the whole thing, it made me feel great. It was great to see like the rings, so everything was good. The song he walked out to, it was something that these young kids like. I got a teenager, so I know some of these songs because of my kid. But he got in the ring. And I was like, Regis, what's going on, sugar? And then the crowd booed a little bit. And I was like, oh, he at home. He ain't supposed to get booed at the house. That goddamn boy was busting Regis all upside the head. Regis, if you don't pinch this bitch, windmill. What's going on? Friend, I was flabbergasted. It almost got to the point where I did not want to watch it anymore. Because I was like,
knockdown? Can we talk about that knockdown?
Oh, can we talk about it? Because Regis got knocked the fuck down. And he held on. That's what pissed me off. He was like this. And I was like, nah, Regis. Then the referee was like, man, I can't do them like this at the house. This is my brother's boy. That was a slip. It was a couple of shits that was called a slip that was really a fucking knockdown. What did you thought it was a knockdown, friend? That's your guy. Regis is your guy.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday, and I must tell the truth. It was a knockdown. To me, in my eyes. It was more of a recognizable knockdown than Bud's knockdown in Kavaliauskas to me. And that's saying something. So, yeah. Were you done? I'm sorry.
It's perfectly fine because there wasn't really much to tell. And I agree with you. I don't agree with you, but I agree with you. I don't agree with you because I want to do the after fight interviews. I want to ask some of those questions, but they need to stop doing these after fight interviews because when Regis said that he know he did bad, it pissed me off so bad because if you knew you was out there fucking up, why didn't you fix it? That is your job to make adjustments, Regis. Then you in there calling out Devin. Devin will beat your ass. And that's a whole lot. You know, I'm real. It's Sunday. We got to tell the truth. Devin beat the fuck out of Regis Prograis. I had to do it, friend, because I knew he was going to shout out to Earl Spence. I'm just saying. We got Reggie. And Reggie showed himself. No, he said Prograis. He said Prograis. Okay.
He told his name up.
He said Regis Prograis. Okay. But no, that's neither here nor there. Devin will slam him. For real. He's just too technical for Regis. Like, Regis looked like shit against a man named Zorilla. And I ain't hating on Zorilla. Zorilla got a little goal behind him. He really could do some fights at 140. But we got Reggie. And I told y'all if Reggie got in the ring, he was going to get beaten. Technically, he kind of sort of, that fight was a draw. That fight was definitely a fucking draw because he got knocked down. But other than that, I told y'all what y'all was going to see. Reggie. Reggie can't beat nobody at 140, and he barely gonna be skating past them. Reggie needed to wake up the following Monday after his fight. He should have had his ass back in the fucking gym and not missed the day. Ain't no more chicken nuggets. None of that shit. Ain't no more chicken nuggets. Gym. That's all you need to be. Wake up. Gym.
Immediately.
There's no skipping days. And he better not be on no fucking vacation. I'm protesting.
And you know he loved to go on vacation. Let me just throw that out there. Mahari, hey, Abil Mahari Sports Nation, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Sorry. He says, good evening, ladies. Our Special Olympic basketball team finished undefeated with an 8-0 record and 2 gold medals. Much love to y'all. Congratulations. Shout out to the USA Special Olympics team. I saw I caught a little bit of the opening ceremonies last week. That is awesome sauce. Good job, guys. Good job. Who else do we have? Hey, Nadine. He says BOXIANA. Yeah. All right, Nadine. We appreciate you, honey. So, y'all, I don't know what happened to Regis. He was really trying to do a lot of stuff. But he made me feel better about him fighting at home because he was saying that his wife was handling all the ticket stuff and, you know, people tugging at you and stuff while you at home so he could stay focused. But he didn't. He just, I agree with you. I always tell y'all I do not like the in-fight, after-fight, in the ring interviews. I have to commend Regis because he didn't lie to us. You know, some folks would have got up there and been like, no, I feel like I had a good performance. I mean, you know, it was like probably a B. It wasn't my best, but I mean, I think I did well enough. Some people would get up there and tell us they lie. Regis didn't do us like that. He knew he fought funky. He knew it wasn't a good performance. You know, it just wasn't a good performance. Now, his dance partner wasn't the best partner to fight with either. He made it way worse than it had to be. But it just was not a really good fight to watch. It kind of got redundant. The guy didn't want to fight, and then Regis had no clue. Seemed like he didn't know where to start to try to cut the ring off. It just was it didn't look like a belt holder performance. It looked like his next fight should be against Rolling, and that's not a good thing. Okay. As far as Devin Haney, now I do know that sometimes, independent on your dance partner, you can have a not so stellar performance, i.e., Boots Ennis. He didn't look great when he fought Karen. We was all like, oh, not we, but a lot of folks like, oh, he's exposed and all this whole kind of shit. I won't go there yet with Regis because I told you I like Regis. But this was not a great performance. He cannot have another one. He's 33 years old, I think, at this point. You right in your prime. Like, you should be, if you ain't knocking folks out, you should be winning convincingly if you're that guy that you say you are. We should not be seeing this kind of performance from you. Those kind of performances should be behind you at this point. You are a professional. So you're going to have to get back in the lab, and I don't advise right now for him to fight nobody except for Rolling. That's the only fight I would like to see him fight. I don't want to see him fight Devin right now. I don't want to see that. I was saying before this fight that if Devin moved to 140 and fought Regis, that would be saying something. But after that fight, I don't know what it's going to say. Because I think Devin boxes his ears off.
Speaking of the people at 140, you see Richardson, Hitchens, and Montana Love is off.
I saw that. What? Do tell. What happened?
Montana is hurt.
What kind of hurt?
Don't know. I think somebody kicked that fucking dog and now he can't breathe. Did I tell y'all? The only way y'all was gonna get him in the ring, you had to kick that fucking dog. Boop. I'm just saying, friend, the dog needed to be kicked. They didn't even make it that far. I didn't think he won't get ass whooping. Hitch would have bought that guy. He would have bought that dog to that weigh-in, and Hitch should have just kicked that bitch right off the stage. It would have been an excellent fight. We would have seen the Montana love that everybody be talking him up to be. He just so great. He that good. Kick that damn dog. Whoever he fight next, kick that dog. We should all be in agreement at this point. If I wanted to beat you up real bad, I'd boot. Man, hey,
I'm not in agreement with kicking the dog.
I am. Kick that dog. I'm
not in agreement.
And if they neighbors, my new neighbors, get a dog, and I got a problem with you, and I feel like I want to fight you, I'm gonna kick your dog. Start some trouble in front of you.
Friend, okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm gonna do that, but I'm just saying I will.
I don't know what happened with Montana, and I hope that man dog is okay. I don't condone kicking dogs and stuff, but I do want to know what's wrong. I do want to know why
he don't want that ass whooping.
Very interesting. I want to know what kind of injury. I want to know if the fight is going to be rescheduled. I need answers. It's questions that I have. I'd like to know. What card was that supposed? Wasn't that going to be on the Baumgartner card?
Yeah.
I need answers. I need answers.
He heard it.
I need answers. I'm going to ask you this because I want to know. You know, we haven't been on here in a week, but I still watch my YouTube folks that I'm subscribed to. It's a lot of people that's really, really mad. I was trying to figure out what it is, and I still don't know exactly what it is that they draws be out in their ass about Devin. They get so upset. But I've come to realize that a lot of people are really upset now that he has options. Now, my question to you is, when we started doing this show, we look at our shows, we go back and we look at our shows, and our first 20 shows look nothing like our last 20 shows, right?
Right.
Why folks be mad at people for evolving and growing and doing shit different? What is with that?
Cause everybody got a little hate in their heart. I can't be you, so I'm mad at you. I'll beat your ass.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either, friend.
I don't like that. It's so unnecessary. People really get mad like tables don't turn. Tables turn. Tables turn all the time. When he was calling folks out, and we talking about Devin Haney right now, when he was calling folks out to no avail, it was clout chasing, right? So now he ain't saying their name like they want him to. Now is he I don't even know what they call it. They just mad. So if he call his name out and he can't fight him, it's clout chasing. Now, when they both so-called available, but one really ain't available, go figure. Now he's not saying his name enough. And so now he on some fraud shit because he got options now. So I want y'all to make up y'all mind. And then they try to get mad and say Devin Haney fans don't want the Tank fight. That's not true. I never said that. I don't know any Devin Haney fans except for her. Yeah, just you, but you've been consistent with it before the fight. But the rest of us still want him to fight Tank. I don't understand. What's y'all so mad about? The man has options. If your man ain't free, you want him to hold his career up for your guy? When your guy ain't never act like he wanted it? And if he really wanted, can't he just press the WBA? Just wondering. Just asking a question.
We just don't want to do that, okay? We just don't want to do that. I'm gonna stand on that. My opinion of that is not ever gonna change because they love saying we don't know what we talking about. We just groupies that talk boxing. I'm going to stand on my word when I say I don't want to see that fight.
I do. I still want to see it. I would prefer it at 140. Now that I won't lie. I would prefer it at 140 because I think it is detrimental for Devin to still be trying to get down to 135. But riddle me this. Cause these same people, they be like, no, he said he gonna stay at 135 for the rest of the year. You know, they be hanging on Bill and Devin's every word when it's convenient. But when Bill say some other shit about some contracts, that nigga be lying. That's, you know, they like to say that too. But riddle me this. How can you be upset because somebody decides, and you know with your eyes, that he has a hard time making 135? He decides to move up. Now he a dub. Or when he fights at 135, he a weight bully. That ain't even his real size. But they don't have that same smoke for Earl Spence. And Earl done told us, he's told us numerous times that he has a hard time making 147. His natural size is probably at 160, 168. How can you be an Earl fan and don't call him a weight bully, but you call Devin a weight? I just be asking questions in my mind. I'm just asking questions. And where is that contract that Team Tank was supposed to send? Are they still waiting on that?
You know, we don't have to continue. Devin's want to go up to 140, right? Tank told y'all he was fighting at 135. We don't have to keep having this argument. If Devin want to go up to 140, hey, go beat up on Regis. Then go beat, if that they don't, the Russell boy, if he's still fighting, go ahead and get Antoine. Then fight Matias. There's plenty of fights for you to fight. Nobody's gonna call you a duck. Tank gonna stay at 135, and he'll fight Shakur.
And this is my other. I'm so glad you said that, Judah Ben. But Errol kept his word and didn't flee to 54. Has anybody flown to 140? Or are the people just looking into their options and waiting for some paperwork that ain't showed up yet? Riddle me that. Okay. So, it's so funny because now he rushing to fight somebody else, but he hasn't made a he ain't signed nothing.
Nobody has done anything. No. So you know what? Hey, go up to 140, buddy. I don't want to see. You know what? Y'all will never get a straight, decent answer out of me when it comes to this damn Tank versus Devin fight. Because I keep telling y'all I don't give a shit if it's Sunday. I'm not going to lie to y'all about it on a Friday. And on Sunday, I'm going to tell you the absolute truth. I do not want to see Devin Haney fight Gervonta Davis. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Do you want to fight about it or what? That's it. Y'all want to see that shit. I do not. I'm not going to watch it. I don't want to watch it if they ever make the shit. I'm coming in here on Sunday with my glasses on because I'm not watching that shit. I'm going to make sure I take ZQL that day so I can go to bed early. I'll watch the whole undercard and go to sleep on the main card. I do not want to see that shit.
I'm not going to let you sleep, friend.
Oh, I'll turn. All right. You know, I'm good.
I'm going to be knocking on your door. Hey, friend. Hey. Opioids, new crack era 414. I don't know how I feel about that name. Opioids. I don't know how I feel about that. He says, you mean to tell me I get to look at beautiful black women and laugh a lot and get good boxing talk? I'll take that 24/7, 365 days a year. Salute. Okay, opioids, I take that back. We love your name. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We appreciate it. Miss Jackie, I don't think he should have to be thinking about Devin, but I think the Devin detractors and the Tank super fans ought not be worried about what Devin is doing. They probably need to be praying that their boy is all right while he locked up.
Okay, first off, if you watch the Rise podcast, you would know that Tank ain't in no motherfucking danger. He in Gen Pop playing basketball and football and staying in fucking shape. So why he only got a month left, he gonna do his last 30 days, and then we gonna see what everybody else is talking about.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to hear nothing when Tank come out the shit.
I want him to be.
See, I don't want. Listen, y'all are. This is gonna be the one fight week that y'all get half-ass shit from me. I'm gonna be excited to talk about everybody else, but when we start talking about that fight, I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. My friend gonna carry that whole motherfucking show by herself because I refuse to entertain that shit. My baby ain't getting knocked out on national TV. Just like Canelo ain't getting knocked out on national TV, Devin won't either. Let's go, because I want you to say something. Let's go, because I want you to say
Canelo.
something.
Speaking of Canelo,
let's go.
Friend.
Yeah, friend.
Big Nello done signed with the PBC, friend.
He did. That's where the money resides.
Okay. How you feel about it?
I mean, that's where the money resides. Let's go to PBC. Fights over here with 168. Boo Boo over there. You know what I'm saying? Ma Charlo is over there.
Who else?
David Benavidez is also over there.
Yeah. So, friend, who do you want to see? First of all, y'all, we all know it, but we gonna say it for you anyway. Canelo has just signed a 3-fight deal with PBC. He announced it. He's coming September 15th, I think he said. So now the question is, who is he fighting in these 3 fights? Who is Canelo gonna fight? PBC has a plethora of folks for him to fight, but who is Canelo gonna fight? I want to know the order, and I want to know who you think Canelo is fighting, friend.
I think he gonna fight Boo Boo first.
Okay.
I think he gonna fight Ma Charlo, and then David Benavidez.
Okay, so you have faith?
I do think they making that fight. I don't think it's gonna be the next fight. Cause you know what I'm saying, Canelo still got some L's to spare. I don't think that Boo Boo can beat him. I know I'm finna hurt a lot of you Boo Boo fans. I don't want to see the drunken monkey. Now, I got a little fear when it comes to him fighting Ma. A lot of people is like, oh, Canelo gonna wash him. He been laid off for 2 years. I want y'all to remember in this spot right here, this right here, y'all need to remember who that is. They turn off and turn on different people with they got DID. They turn off on certain people. So this is the fight that Ma Charlo been wanting the most. He wants to fight Canelo. He gonna turn on.
That's what he said.
That's gonna be very hard for me to watch.
Is it now?
It's very much. If he's fighting Maul in September, like the rumor is going around, that's gonna be another one of them fights where I have to sit alone in the dark.
No, you gonna watch it? You ain't gonna drink NyQuil for it?
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Honestly, I don't know what to feel. Okay, because I kind of sort of feel like it's Sunday. I gotta tell the truth. Okay, I know Ma Charlo. And I know what Regis said about having to struggle to fight at home, because he did that. He struggled at home really bad. Yeah. But I know he's like Teofimo. He put on for big competition. He don't really do as well over people that he really looking over. He was looking over Morrell. He went in there, Montiel, thinking, okay, I can beat his ass. This is no problem. So he got in there and he struggled at home, but he put on for big competition. And I know we kind of look at Derevyanchenko as kind of washed. He beat the shit out there, man.
He did. And Derevyanchenko ain't washed because he beat up
MacGyver. That hair is ugly. Mungia.
Yeah, he beat up on Haney. So
I'm just saying, I do not want to see. I don't want to see Canelo in a tough situation. It's gonna break my heart. I'm not prepared for that, and like I don't want him to fight David Benavidez because David Benavidez hate Canelo for now until they fight. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be going in there trying to murder Canelo. Whatever, whatever. Good for you, haha. So what? I don't want that fight to happen. That's one I won't watch that. Will not. The TV will be off, and I will be then took my ZQL because Canelo going to sleep.
Well,
or he gonna harm him how he did Caleb Plant.
You think he gonna beat him up like that, friend?
And Canelo, he looked like shit against John Ryder.
Well, maybe it was because he was fighting at home.
No. Canelo he always do good at home. He bring the mariachi, you know what I'm saying? And like last time he fought at home, he did well. So no. And by round 6 or 7, Canelo is starting to slow down. He can't do that with David Benavidez. He needs to go. We need the meats.
Did you say with
Arby's?
Miss Jackie says, "Hey, Nik, I guess your guy do like purses, but he would never." First of all, Miss Jackie, first of all, because I've seen this going around. First of all, that wasn't a purse. It was a fanny pack, one of them that he had crossbody. And the other was a, what do you call it? Travel bag. Okay. He had no strap on his shoulder. He ain't had no nail polish on. So cut shit.
Not yet. Jackie. Not yet. But they sure been wearing the same similar clothes. But you know.
Not true.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know the difference either.
Well, let me say this. Let me not say similar clothes. Are they the only two young people that wear clothes like that?
No, I think they dress weird. All of them dress weird. What happened to the regular clothes? Like, what happened to the regular people?
I don't know. But I will say I like the big clothes more than I like the tiny clothes.
Well,
in the legs.
Your clothes should fit your body.
Normally. Yeah.
They starting to bring back like the Jinko jeans look and the the
bell bottoms, the flare legs.
We survived that era, y'all. It was very musty. A lot of people, please, I don't want to relive that again.
Well, it's coming, friend, because they already in it.
I don't like that look.
They're in it. Hey, Bo Desi, he says Dev needs to move up. The fight's not ready yet. Tank fighting T.O. or Pitbull. You know what? I believe that too. I don't necessarily know if it's Pitbull. I would like for it to be Frank Martin. Actually, that's what I think is going on, but I don't know. As far as him fighting T.O., I wouldn't be surprised because that is who Floyd has said twice now.
Okay, but what's wrong with him fighting T.O.?
I don't think nothing's wrong with him fighting T.O.
So y'all ain't gonna be talking shit if Tank fight T.O., right?
I won't talk shit if Tank fights T.O., but I will talk shit if he fights T.O. at 140 and then says he's not gonna fight Devin at 140. I'll talk shit then. Yeah, I'll talk shit then. I don't mind him fighting T.O. at 140, but don't pick and choose who you gonna fight at 140 against. Don't do that. So yeah, there's that. Also, we have, hey, KQKC, how you doing? He says, salute to my queens, Nik J and BOXIANA. I've been working on my pronunciation big time. The best fight caller. Yes, you are the best fight caller. KQKC, listen. I love when you butcher them words up because it reminds me, of my people. My people be butchering words. My mama tear the English language up. She tear it up. Yeah. So I just be picking and poking. I be having a good time in the chat, me and Amber. Don't pay us no mind.
Speaking of messing up some words, did you see Rick Ross?
No.
Motherfuckers be watching our show, friend, because I promise you, We the only ones that use word like nutritionalist, a dietitian. Like I put a lot of ologists and shit on my words, right?
You do. Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross say I'm not a theologist or nothing. Because he's talking about the submarines. He said, I'm no theologist or nothing. Really
You
now?
don't say.
I do say. I do say. Now, I know I ain't crazy. Now, I watch a lot of shit. I stay on everybody's timeline because I like to keep up with the shit to see what everybody is saying. I know fucking well. Like musty, I see people have adopted musty as their own word. I was calling everybody funky for a really long period of time. Now the ologists and ologies, I'm just gonna sit back and watch and see how far I go. But the Queen's English,
The Queen's
theologist. I'm no theologist. Okay.
The Queen's English. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. TD Harden, how you doing, TD? TD says, Boxiana, your boy is moving funny. TD, we just talked about Canelo. And I ain't gonna say he moving funny until I see what this lineup is gonna be. I need to see who he's gonna be fighting and the order in which he's going to be fighting. Because I really am curious to see if his first fight on the PBC is going to be Mal Charlo coming up. Now, I ain't tripping on the fight because we've been calling for the fight. It's very coincidental that he would be fighting Mal at this point, coming off a 2-year layoff, coming up from 160. Looking at these last couple of few interviews, he still ain't quite right to me just yet. But hey, if the opportunity is presented, you can't say no. So all these years of asking for this fight, I hope he does what you say. He's gonna.
I feel like y'all love picking at Canelo. It's a whole lot of damn commentary about who, what, when, and where. And your favorite fighter can't even get a fucking fight. Meanwhile, Canelo is going over and he's daring to be great. Go ahead and say something. Because all y'all get a retire list today.
I'm not going to say a word.
I told my friend, y'all think I'm joking. I'm finna retire from boxing. I got something coming.
I'm not going to let her do it, y'all. I'm not.
And when it comes, I'm retiring from boxing. I'm going to come in here after the interview, and I'm just going to let y'all know. I'm done, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it thus far. Period. Canelo haterins. I like it. I do. But it's okay because, again, Jamal Charlo is like Teofimo Lopez, and he get up for big competition. This is a fight that he really, really, really wanted, and I think Canelo gonna struggle. That gas tank is not good. Yeah, Maul been laid off for 2 years, but he ain't got no tank issues. So,
TD Harden came back and he said, like I said, Canelo moving, not so great. LOL.
Phenomenal Mexican, get your ass out of here.
Your ass. No Mexican.
The last fucking show. I don't know what y'all gonna do when we get out this little area that we in. Y'all, I'm gonna punch one of y'all. It's gonna be Phenomenal Mexican.
Security.
No, you always gotta come and do the wrong thing. Speaking of wrong things and all that shit, friend, I'm really, really nervous for Stanionis.
Why?
Something in my spirit. Virgil he got them stomachs where they on top of each other. Yeah. Like his shit like it's balled up, like it's so muscly in the stomach. They've been
Stanionis?
Virgil Ortiz. When I tell you they like this,
His 6-pack?
yeah, like because Stanionis is a big body puncher.
Yeah.
They've been over there at that gym wearing that motherfucker out. Virgil coming in there with that shit, friend.
You
I
think
know
so?
it's very.
I'm still. I haven't picked that fight yet. I'm nervous. I need to see them at weigh-ins. I really need to see them at weigh-ins before I pick that fight. Because right now, I don't have a clear-cut winner in my mind. I don't. I really don't. Okay, but look, we were talking about Canelo and his venture over to
PBC.
the PBC. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and shout out to the PBC because baby, for the longest time, y'all been going out of business and whatnot, but
Ain't that crazy?
That crazy?
And then I said, okay, y'all know we normally don't talk about, well, my friend don't talk about nobody, but me, I talk about everybody, okay? There's nobody that won't miss no smoke over here, okay? It's so crazy how you can be on top of the shit and you can say one wrong thing and then you recording videos from your wife's fucking closet. No, don't leave. No. You're stuck here now. Make the face. It's very strange to me how you go from being the top shit to being like bottom barrel ass. Like, it's crazy to me. I've never seen the hate so horrible before in my life to where you recording shit in your wife's closet. Like you used to be on top of the world. But saying PBC is like going out of business, it's an everyday thing. It's some 5-6 videos all about PBC and they all got like 15, 12. He ain't trapped in the closet, but he be in his wife's closet recording fucking videos. He used to be y'all guy. He used to be the go-to for boxing. Then he got slapped and it was just a decline from there. Don't leave. Oh, well, it's Sunday. I'm not going to lie. But with that being said, every day it's a PBC going out of business fucking tweet, a video. And then one day he was recording one and his wife came in and she's like, he was like, how was your run? And you know how when you hate your husband, you make that air noise and leave the room? That's how she did him. Get a job. Work. Because there's no way you are the house husband of LA and it's not popular. Whatever, friend. It is what it is. It's Sunday. The smoke is smoked. Get out, do something. But like continue, like it's not working. It's not working. PBC going out of business. This has been the biggest year of boxing. He made one day yesterday was like they basically blew their load and next year is gonna be sorry.
We talking about next year?
Yeah, this motherfucker wild, man. Wild. Are you insane? Why are you doing this? Because you had Bob on your show a couple of times, like, okay. But it's Top Rank ain't even promoting the shit no more. Like, when the last time some boxing people really been on? Nobody fuck with you. Like, after this Spence fight is over with, like, no, come back, friend. Okay, I'm fine, Jason. I'll let him. It's fine. I just don't like the PBC going out of business, and then like you making these fucking like the content like the racists. They not even watching your shit no more because they tuned into these motherfucking fights that's happening.
That's actually happening.
This is the first time where I ain't ever seen like some real live racist shit on Twitter. Like people are. This is the first time I done seen PBC get credit for shit. Motherfuckers always talking about Al Heyman ain't shit. He a con, he a thief. He ain't no different than the rest of these motherfuckers. But he putting on for us. Hating on that man, that shit crazy. It's plenty of people that hate on Eddie. Eddie taking these motherfucking fighters' ass right in their face, and they ain't saying shit. Look at Paul Berlanga. I feel bad for Berlanga. You know, I be talking about him, not big on him. But if you promise me something and you don't give it to me, baby, the temper tantrum that I throw, ask about me, baby. Y'all ask about me. Wait till I'm done to this. My parents is finna see a temper tantrum today. That's how.
No, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, friend.
Black 7, how you doing? He said, salute, ladies. Didn't Maul just agree to fight Boo Boo on live? You know, that's what I'm saying. He's wishy-washy, and that's why I'm saying I don't think his mind is where I need it to be for him to be trying to fight Canelo. We don't know yet. They haven't decided. They haven't let us know who the 3 people are that Canelo's going to be fighting at the PBC. I know you said you think it's going to be Boo Boo, Maul, and David Benavidez. I have the strongest feeling that somewhere in them 3, we going to see a Errol Spence Jr. versus Canelo Alvarez.
I 100% agree with that. I think he bypassed 154 completely and go up to 160.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think Canelo coming down at 160.
Oh no, Errol gonna get a couple of fights at 160 and go up to 168. He big.
I know.
Speaking of big, did you see him punching that fucking heavy bag?
I did.
Friend, I'm so afraid. Why are you this strong? Motherfuckers been calling him fat. Friend, you been getting ready for this for a long fucking time. Because ain't no way you should look like this, and we still got that much time for the fight.
A long time. A very, very, very long time. It's been a long time coming. You know what? I don't know who you are, sweetheart. We appreciate you coming in here, and we really do appreciate you with the super chat and whatnot. But honey, stop. Okay? You're not gonna get that off on the show. You're just not, okay? Stop that. Now moving right along. So, friend, Canelo's with the PBC. Like you said, I think Berlanga got his bubble busted because he thought he was finna see that Canelo payday. Not gonna happen. I think they're gonna do Berlanga and Munguia probably. That's pretty much all they have over there that they can do. But speaking of Canelo moving from Eddie Hearn, what did you think about Eddie Hearn and Oscar going at it on Twitter? What is going on with these grown men folks being spicy all over the internet?
You know what's crazy? I remember when men used to handle business like not where everybody can see. Like social has been around for forever. Social media has not so much. But like I don't like the conducting of the business for everybody to see. If y'all making something, okay, that's cool. But what happened to men doing shit behind closed doors? Like Errol and Bud, they did their shit behind closed doors. It wasn't no talking. Errol said he wasn't saying shit. Bud didn't say shit for a really long time and then come out, boom, we gotta fight.
We gotta fight.
You girls with a GWORLS are something else.
Aren't they something else?
I want to know when the sassiness amongst the men came so strong. We see they be talking about the women, y'all didn't got too free. You men people didn't got too free too. Y'all like to hit people with this right here for real, for real. Y'all be saying stuff that don't really go together. Y'all be acting a certain way that don't really go together. I'm very much confused of who the men are now. Because I see a lot of these ladies, they making these fucking fights. They not even going back and forth that much on social media. Alicia Baumgartner and Michaela Mayer about the only ones you really see going back. Clarissa and Savannah did it for about a week or two. It wasn't nothing serious. You girls are something I want to call you men, but no, I don't know if it's safe. Some of y'all are men. Some of y'all are not. Y'all are girls. And since you want to be with Santana and the crew, okay, do y'all. But don't show me. I don't want to see that. Not from y'all. Especially not from the promoter. That's why everybody be hating on Al. Al don't do that shit. Bob don't even do that shit.
No, Bob gonna tell you his mind, but he gonna say it real manly.
Real manly.
Real manly.
And everything he say is still really manly. Like, you doing it, but who'd you promise to fight? Who Ryan Garcia gonna fight? Doesn't matter. I feel like The Rock. It doesn't matter who he's gonna fight next. Take this shit behind closed doors, so I don't want to have to see it. But
I think it's ridiculous. But you see who's doing it though. You see the bottom feeders are the ones who are doing this. The bottom feeders. That's Hearn and Oscar. Okay, they interchange their fighters, and for me, they're bottom feeders, and so they partake in that kind of foolishness, I guess, to make sure nobody forgets about them. I don't know, but it's just it's weird, very weird. I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it.
Stop recording everything. Like we talked about them too, but I would tell y'all, I did not like the fucking interaction between Boo Boo and Ma Charlo. Okay, make me fucking believe it. If y'all like each other, hey. If y'all friends, hey, make me think you hate him. Because when you get in the ring, I'll be like, these hoes ain't finna fight for real. They finna go in there and windmill each other for a couple of seconds, and we gonna get what we gonna get, and it's gonna go to a decision. Sell it to me. You want me to buy it or not? I'm gonna stream it. I don't believe it. I'm gonna stream it.
Or at least sell it to me once it's done. But y'all on live just having a conversation, and it's like, what is y'all talking about? You wasting my time. You on here like you got an announcement or something. You just on live. The man actually act like he was really concerned for his well-being and whatnot. It just, everything does not need to be on live. Okay. Okay. Let me just say that everything does not need to be on live, y'all. Give me live when y'all have something signed, sealed, and delivered. How about that? Delivered. Okay. Now, with talking about Canelo's gone, and apparently, do you know the last of the what is going on with Ryan Garcia and Oscar? The last I heard was Oscar sent some. There was some kind of
Mr. Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you, it pissed me off. It's a bitch move to make your fighter stay because you hurt his fucking feelings. And people, I hate when people say he shouldn't have no feelings. Listen, okay? I feel a certain type of way about certain shit. Okay. I feel like the person that should have supported me the most was not there for me on some of my biggest nights of my life. Okay. We really ain't got shit to talk about. I be trying to find a way to talk, but we really ain't got shit to talk about. Because where were you? Where were you when I needed your support? That motherfucker just took his first L of his career. Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya been parading Ryan Garcia around for the last 3 fucking years. He was the pride and joy. He was the stock. And he lost, and you talking about some. If you don't get your ass in there with your fucking fighter, like I'm very much pissed off about Oscar trying to send him some paperwork. Go ahead, friend, because I know you said he's not getting no sympathy from me. Go ahead.
Not only that, but here's my question. You could be mad all day long, but what does that paperwork say? Like, when does the contract end? That's the question.
He could have bought his by your way. You just fought Tank Davis. I know you got some bread.
Okay, well then that's what I'm saying. If he could legally do that, then cool. But you can't pop shit and then still be under contract and say what you ain't gonna do if you ain't bought it
You hurt my feelings. Listen, I won't show up in this motherfucker for weeks. I'm gonna make you come find me. On God, you gonna have to come find me. I tolerate a lot, but when my feelings is really, really genuinely hurt, they broke, and it's hard to get back from that.
Okay, so Derek Stefan, I thought I saw that too. He says apparently the judge granted Ryan clearance from Oscar. So, does that mean he's clear and free of his contractual obligations or what? And the only reason why I'm asking is because Ryan talking about he moving to Dallas and would not free.
Okay, listen, it's getting looked. I have a thing, you guys. Okay, when I hear people saying that they're moving to Texas, I automatically don't like it. I tell people we're full. If you're from Texas in here right now, we got about 250 people in here watching, right? If you're from Texas right now, stop making our state look so fucking fun. It really ain't. We got a governor in a wheelchair. He took away a whole lot of shit from the women. Like, it's really not as fun here as y'all think. It look good. We got some fun places. The food here is excellent, but we full. We really are at max capacity. A bunch of people from California moved out here, and now they from here too. So, like, we really can't afford to have nobody. Go to El Paso. You want to go somewhere? Midland, Amarillo, Lubbock, those places up there. Yeah. Hey, go for it.
But go on down to the border, Laredo. Go on, Brownsville, down there.
They full too. They full. So from Dallas down, don't even try to move in those areas. Hit from Dallas up. El Paso is an excellent area. Midland. If you don't know anything about those places, do some research. There's nothing out there. Start your own fun shit. Don't come here. And I really didn't want him to come here. I don't like nobody moving here. He's like, for real. No, I don't want you to. Frank is the only person that can come here and live here and have become one of us. I don't know about AJ. You see AJ? I don't know. I feel like he didn't had a couple of pieces of Henderson chicken. It's rubbing off on him, and you can tell.
I'm saying, big dog, I'm just waiting to see what AJ's gonna be looking like.
I tell you what, as long as he don't punch somebody in the back of the head after this fight, he might get a clear from me. But he didn't have a couple of pieces of Henderson chicken. That's all I know.
He done had Henderson's, he done had Howes, and they gonna mess around and take him over there to Ruiz, and he ain't going back no more. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. And if they mess around and get him over there to Floyd's and get him a piece of fish, he ain't never going back. Okay, he gonna call and he gonna say, "Look here, mama, I ain't never come home no more." He just saying. So there's that. Okay, now speaking of AJ, okay, there's been rumblings of all of these this heavyweight mix-up that's supposed to go down in Saudi in December, this tournament style type of thing that they've been saying, and we've been hearing rumblings about, and supposedly AJ and Wilder are supposed to be matched up. We don't know. We just heard. We don't know, but apparently before that December fight, both guys won another fight before that one. And I'm not going to call it a tune-up fight for neither of these guys. These guys have been boxing professionally for forever. So they fight somebody before they fight each other. And the somebody that Deontay Wilder is supposed to be fighting is none other than bad built, not so bad built, Andy Ruiz. Friend, this is very intriguing for me. And I'm going to tell you why. Y'all, do y'all realize that Andy Ruiz will have the very unique opportunity to be one guy, I think probably the only guy that has fought Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? And I know a lot of y'all expect this to come from BOXIANA. I think it's going to be a better fight than what folks are thinking. Friend, what do you think about that?
Andy left that lady and stopped eating them tortas every night. Now he done lost that fucking weight. And the last time I seen Andy like this, he gained it all back. But they said he was on that shit too. Okay, well, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. He looks great. He looks amazing. Like he looked like he is in good fucking shape. I don't have no bad words for it. I really ain't never seen Andy look like that. He didn't got small before. Andy ain't had no pizza. He ain't had no tortillas. Like he ain't had no bread in months. But you know what they say, when you lose your the love of your life, you start losing that weight. Cutting your hair or letting your hair grow, cutting it off, one of the two, the options is gonna come. You get sick when you lose your girl. But he looked good. He tanned. He been working out in the sun. It like he been running. He looked tight. It don't look flabby bad. You know how you lose weight and you look sick? Homeboy been fucking working out.
He looked the very BESS he can look. Okay, given his natural body shape and whatnot. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Andy. And he might go to sleep in 3. But Andy has really good hand speed. Andy has really good punch placement. Hellenius didn't do very much for me to see or give any kind of real assessment on Wilder and his new trainer, you know. And at this point, he's not new for him anymore. I think we'll really get to see what he and his trainer have been working on. We'll get to see that in this Ruiz fight. And depending on which Ruiz comes, say, man, I had no idea he was going to be Anthony Joshua, and a lot of y'all didn't either. He put them bees on Anthony Joshua, had that man in there discombobulated and confused. I'm just saying, listen, I don't know. Wilder should win. Wilder's supposed to win. But I've seen Andy do some things. Okay. And if we talking about getting up for a fight that you shouldn't win, this will probably be the one for him. And it'll mess up a whole lot of shit. But he's done that before. Okay. He did that under the bright lights of New York City. He did that shit. So I'm just saying, I think it might be a better fight than what a lot of Wilder diehard fans may be giving it credit for. I'm just saying, y'all, be ye careful. And hit the like button if you haven't already.
I'm keeping my mouth closed because, you know, I ain't shit but a Deontay Wilder hater. So I'm just going to be quiet. Best of luck to him. I seen him with his freaky trainer, and they were doing their little thing. Good for them. Friend, I don't know. I don't know. He's very much. Okay, let's continue on.
Okay, continue. I got one more thing to ask you about pertaining to Dallas.
Okay.
How did you feel about Bud running up on Derrick James the way he did?
Honey, listen to me. I was very much confused. And it's so crazy because, you know, the PBC people fuck with us, right? So I noticed, I was looking at the scene, looking at who all was there. And the first thing that I saw was Kenneth from the PBC podcast. And Kenneth was standing there like Mo Hooker with a box of popcorn, like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Like, I don't know why people think Derrick James is some type of punk or something. Like, hello? Y'all need to worry about somebody jumping on Bo Mac back. Like, why y'all want to fool with Derrick? Derrick actually is about the shit that he say he about. Worry about somebody jumping on Bo Mac back. He can't get him off. More than likely, he gonna fall because he ain't got enough. Well, maybe he do. He got enough legs to carry that goddamn boat around that he be carrying around every day. But That's neither here nor there. I was very much confused, and you know that ain't gonna do nothing but piss Errol off more. Cause what the fuck was you thinking?
What was you doing? What was that about?
I don't know.
I want to say it was like a miscommunication, a
Don't
misunderstanding.
Somebody jump right on his back like a backpack. You can't wrap your legs around him, so you're just gonna have to hold on tight around his neck. And he got sleep apnea, so you don't squeeze too tight. All the guns is out blazing at this point, friend. I'm not gonna be nice about it. What was you thinking, Budrick? And you know what? Bud clean up so nice. He cleans up so nice. I don't like this musty man thing that he got going on. I didn't like the outfits from the weigh-in. It was giving me 2007 with the polo boots. He had on polo boots, friend.
Gucci polo boots.
What? Hello? It's giving pretty much menace to society. And you know what? I'm only doing this because I hadn't talked about Bud in a negative manner. It's been 6 months. I've been keeping a track of it because y'all always say I'm a Bud hater. All I do is talk shit about Bud. For 6 months, I have not. It's actually been longer than that. But for 6 solid months, I hadn't had shit to say about Bud. But somebody said we was the leader of the female Bud hate train. They did.
No.
Now,
not us.
Us. For the next 4 weeks, I got to grill y'all guy. Every Friday, every fucking Sunday. Until the fight comes. I already know what's gonna happen. My guy gonna steal. I've been watching. I don't know what the hell kind of punches Errol is throwing. He done bent his damn heavy bag up.
It's gonna be some good stuff. And y'all know I never bet. I'm not a gambler. I don't bet. But I was in Vegas. And I put, for me, it's a lot for me. Put a little bread on Spence Jr. Put a little bread on Spence Jr. Okay, he's still the underdog right now. So I put a little bread on Spence Jr. Okay. Bud going to sleep. Mike Jones says Bud didn't have that energy for Errol. Tells me a lot.
No. Did you see how big he was over him? I can't wait. I can't wait till the fight. Did you see motherfucking peel head ass Timothy Bradley? They already coming up with excuses.
Walking it back. I'm just concerned about the judges because he's probably gonna need a knockout to win. Well, motherfucker, if he gonna need a knockout to win, he gonna need a knockout to win. That ain't gonna have nothing to do with the judges.
What happened to all of this confidence that y'all had in y'all man? Now talking about the judges. No, he gonna need a knockout. Of course, it's giving. I'm not as confident about that shit that I was saying. I'm hoping and I'm praying. Y'all talked all that shit. Now we get into the fight, and now y'all backtracking and shit, which is really weird, Tim. Keep the plumber drawers up under your nipples. Why are we letting them sag down right now? Like, what's going on? Why are we talking about the judges and shit? Y'all said Bud was gonna beat the shit out of Errol. We don't need no judges. We ain't gonna need no judges for this fight.
First of all, Tim Bradley said Errol was scared. He was ducking that man. Yeah, that's what he said. I remember, Tiny Tim. I remember what you said. So seeing him talk about judges in a fight where both dudes aren't known for really going to the scorecards. I don't know about that, Timothy. Don't know about that. Who we have? Did Mike Jones? Yeah. No, I read that one. So yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. I think it was a miscommunication. And like Rick Tim said, shout out to Rick. Rick says he feels like everything Bud does is overblown and, exaggerated, which may be true, but I heard that what's up. It had some underlining shit on it. I'm just saying. It wasn't a bunch.
But listen, did you watch that? Okay, so let me tell y'all something, okay? Me and my friend really do know how to conduct the interview. We are very organized, even though we do our before fight meeting before we start this bitch. Let me tell y'all something. The interview with Errol Spence Jr. and Wallow, them some fucking clowns, okay? Y'all want to do a real interview? Come over here. We'll show you how it's really done. We'll show you how the flow of shit. If a month, I'm really big on saving these kids. So Errol started talking about, buying all this jewelry and, that's not what you need to do. Like all these cars and shit, like buy you some land and some livestock. That motherfucking goofy ass, now it ain't Wallow. Is
Gilly.
Wallow the little funny looking one? Gilly. Okay, I don't like that motherfucker for real. Like, I like to talk shit to people, and I just want to see how far I can go. I know word travels fast, so here we go. You give encouragement. You give correct direction to these motherfucking kids because they think guns and jewelry and cars and bullshit is cool. That's why we're in the situation that we're in now, because we're not teaching our kids generational wealth. They know shit about it. They know my mama got this bread. I want these shoes. I want this. We're not teaching them future. They don't know this fucking shit about credit. So Errol was just like giving some game in a like low vibe, and you motherfuckers then turn this shit into a goddamn goofy ass joke. You didn't have that same fucking energy for Bud. Now, if I don't like plenty of people. Y'all will never know that because my interview is smooth. My friend's interview is smooth. Y'all never know if we didn't like a person or not. It was given very much weird. But Errol said something important, and I put it on Twitter, and like it's in my brain consistently. He said he was gonna break that man down. He said he was going to break him how they did Kunta Kinte, friend. I could not take shit else serious. I was done after that. I could not even fucking breathe. Okay? I couldn't pay attention to shit else because that shit took me out because people don't realize what all they had to do to that man.
Right. It's some people that ain't never seen Roots. They really don't know. Yeah, the simile that he was given.
He was fighting back. It wasn't enough. They were still putting it on his ass to where I got to go regroup. And he regrouped till he could not regroup no more. But a lot of people don't pay attention to shit. They just hear shit and they be like, oh, I didn't like that shit. If you a Bud fan, that's cool. But you need to pay attention to what he was really saying. I don't like goofy ass interviews. Errol didn't belong in their chair. That's just period. If you they fuck me up when you start interrupting the shit that these kids need to hear. Like he was really giving them some shit, and
some
then
this
game,
game.
It was good. Goofy
game.
Motherfucker go and change the fucking story to try to stop dumbing shit down for people. That's the problem. We already dumbed in a bitch. You don't have to make that shit like dumber for people to get it. You don't have to make it a laughing matter to know that these kids don't need to spend their money on bullshit. These bullshit ass cars and jewelry and all that shit. They gonna be broke. They don't know the value of real fucking gold. They just going to get some shit. This shit look cool.
Well, because this is the thing that I really wish they would have allowed him to elaborate on, because he was there talking, but like these younger dudes, because he's an older man now. Not older man, but he's older now. He's not the same EJ that we saw in the back talking to Bud. That was like 5 or 6 years ago. So he's a grown ass man. He's got several children. He has a steady lady. He done been through some shit. So his outlook on life is completely different. Now he's not our age, but he's still young enough to reach some younger guys that are Devin's age, guys that are Tank's age, guys that are T.O.'s age. They're going through some things too, but I hate it because the thing that I know is some of those guys are smart enough to know about the things that EJ was speaking on, but they're not saying it because it ain't cool to say. It's cool to show the shit. You know, Devin been showing all his bling, and it's cool to show all of that. Rumble, young man, rumble. I ain't telling nobody not to get their shine on. You worked hard for your shit. However, where else are you putting your money? What else are you doing so that your money can work for you? Because if that's all you're doing, and I know that's not all he's doing, but if that's all you're doing, you're not going to be there very long. Once this boxing shit dry up, and that's all you got to show for, you're going to be in trouble. So I'm with you, friend. There were some moments on that interview where they could have really sunk their teeth in and really highlighted that more. But I mean, you know, that's their platform. That's what they known for. Gilly is supposed to be like a prankster, a jokester, or, you know, he's actually a bona fide dope ass ghostwriter. But he and Wallow have this show. Wallow knows he came back from the vacation, a very long, long vacation.
Goofy ass niggas with a huge platform, and I'm tired of goofy ass shit. I'm not gonna put the baby to bed. It's Sunday, friend. It's giving goofy ass niggas. Like, I can't watch it. I sat through it. I collected what I needed from it, and I was out of there. I don't like goofy ass niggas. They goofy. You go to jail. Like, y'all the OGs. Y'all supposed to be saving these people out here that's doing the same shit that y'all was doing. Y'all here making jokes. Goofy ass niggas. Like, I don't like no goofies, man.
Kizzy, see, a lot of people don't know that. Kizzy say, yeah, that Kunta Kinte comment hit different for me since my mama got my name from that movie and I had to watch the movie. Right. People don't really know. Really what he was doing was he was actually giving Bud a lot of praise. But he's still gonna beat that ass, is what he's trying to tell y'all.
And Dodge J, let's just be clear, okay? Bud had the better interview. They wasn't doing all that clown goofy shit that they was doing with Errol. They didn't do that shit with Bud. They did their normal joking shit, but it wasn't that type of shit. I mean, we have no problem with giving Bud his props.
Right.
Y'all be liking. We got company. Lord knows that at a different day and time, y'all really would have got a fool out of me today. But we still have shit to talk about.
The growth friend.
I'm trying to get us ready for real life TV, friend, because I can't get up there and call people motherfuckers when I want to. But while I'm here, I can call you what the fuck I want. So let's just be clear.
Okay. Well, and that's on that. That's on that. And you know what? I have to go back and watch Bud's interview because I didn't watch his on $1 million worth of game.
Bud controlled the whole fucking interview. Errol was there for them to ask questions and for him to answer. That Bud had to control his interview because you're dealing with some goofy motherfuckers. If you learn how to conduct the interview, you don't give nobody control. Nobody on here has ever had control of their interview.
The only wild race we had was Johnny, and we were fresh.
But in the second time Johnny came, we allowed Johnny to do those things.
Yeah.
You don't never let nobody have control over their own interview. Yeah. That's goofy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Philly Bull. He's right. He said something. Let's see. Let me put it on the screen. He says, I think Gilly may have a better relationship with EJ. Maybe that's why. But Gilly always be ass. So he's consistent. Then he's consistent. And the other thing that I'm saying is he have something because he betting money on EJ. He got EJ to win the fight. So I don't know. I yeah. Shout out to them. They have good guests. I'll say that.
Yeah.
One other thing that I wanted to talk about that we have to talk about, which was yesterday's fight. Okay. I was very eager to see what Erickson Lubin was going to look like. I think this is his first fight back from the Sebastian Fundora fight. Okay. I don't know who told Erickson Lubin the middle part on his head shape just doesn't do it for me. But whatever. So Erickson Lubin was back last night. He was fighting Arias. And friend, what did you think about it? His return. He scored a what, 7th round knockout? 7 or 8 round knockout?
Arias didn't want to be there. Lubin hit him with one good hard shot, and he was like, bitch, He was fine in every fucking way. He was being dirty. I was like, just get down. Good for Lubin. Now let's see what you really gonna be about at 154. You got to come with that same shit against a different opponent, because it ain't like you new to this. Get your ass in there with somebody that's gonna get in there with Errol. This Errol's first fight at 154. That's what I want to see. Be Errol's first fight at 154. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he won all the smoke. I want to see that. I don't
get somebody else to do it.
No. I would like to see Lubin versus Spence at 154. He say he that guy. He him. I don't know why I got just a real dislike for him, friend. I don't know why.
You don't like Lubin?
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't like that that's why I don't like Montana Love.
Overly confident.
That overly confident shit.
Meanwhile, you ain't really busting down great.
Yeah, I don't like that. No. I won't fight Errol at 154. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Can he fight? Can he fight Castano first?
No. He needs to fight Errol at 154 in his next fight. That's Errol coming off of Bud. Get your ass in there with him next. You that guy? You don't need no more ain't no more soft touches. Arias got in there and got his ass laid down because he didn't want to fucking fight. He looked piss poor last night. Piss poor. I was very much disappointed because I was like, he finna get in there and rock and sock back him like, this man ain't no good. Sebastian Fundora ruined him. And then you got in there and play with your fucking food? Lay down, bitch. Get in there with 154 with Errol next. Nobody's getting no grace no more, friend. Boxing is too hot to give people any grace. Get in there with some tough competition next. That's what I want to see next. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, friend.
Speaking of 154, did we discuss Tim Zoo in Ocampo?
We have to talk about Zoo. Zoo beat the shit out that man.
Girl, did you see that?
That shit come on so late. Let me tell you, hey, listen. When y'all say a fight gonna come on Sunday, I'm expecting Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. I didn't mean 1 o'clock in the morning. 12. You know, by them time, I'm an old lady. I be in by them time. So
he made very quick work of him, honey.
Yeah, friend. I was like, hey, this is not the same Ocampo.
Do we like what's the hold up with What's the hold up with Big Mel?
As the official, unofficial representative of the Charlo twins, mind your business. Coming soon. That's all I can tell you. All I can tell you is coming soon, friend.
Yeah, Jay Grant, I like it too. He is not waiting on nobody. He's staying active. Tim Zoo, he is staying very active, talking a little shit.
Get his ass beat.
I ain't saying that neither. But what I'm saying is I want to see that fight like ASAPidly. ASAPio. Like, what is you not finna be out the ring like your brother. You're not finna do me like this.
Okay.
I said it.
Well, Mel doesn't have the same issue that Maul had. Let's clear that up. He had an injury. So we'll be back soon.
Okay. Okay. I need that fight before the end of this year. That's what I'm saying.
Before the end of the year.
Say it again.
It's gonna happen. We didn't get a chance to talk, and it slipped my mind. I can tell you something when we get off of here.
Okay, cool. Andre Styles says, "Ahoy! I was live at the fights in Minneapolis. Were you, Andre?" So, Andre, that Adames J-Rock fight. Okay, so y'all know leading up to this, I was a little nervous. I saw the weigh-ins. I saw going back to Lubin. I saw Lubin's weigh-in where he came up in the boy's face all, ready to get it popping and whatever. But I have been nervous since they announced that fight with Adames and J-Rock, right? I'm not gonna say I'm a huge fan of J-Rock, but I just like him. I like J-Rock. So I was hurt when he got knocked out by Rosario because I just wasn't expecting it at all, right? So he's been on the road to recovery, trying to get back to championship status and whatnot. And he had a little hiccup along the way before this fight. And so I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I don't know what I don't know. I know everybody was really big on Breadman being in his corner because he's the one who helped him when it came to him fighting Hurd. But J-Rock is not very consistent. Let me say that. So last night's fight was very interesting for two reasons. I wasn't in agreement with the time of the stoppage, but I saw the replay enough to realize that the ref was actually going to stop it previous to when he did, but he just wasn't able to get in there and get his body in between because when he initially was trying to stop the fight, J-Rock was getting beat on. But he was turned around so he couldn't get in between them, so he let him continue to fight. Once he could get his body in between them and there was any little action, then he stopped the fight. And it seemed like the wrong time. I don't think Jay was going to win that fight. I have to agree with Breadman. Everything he said was how I felt. At least give him the chance. At least give him the opportunity. If this guy is who you guys say he is, then let him go ahead and knock him out. I learned yesterday that Adames is a fighter. Ain't nobody exempt from having a bad day. He ain't look like no Bronco yesterday. He did well. But J-Rock was sturdy. I was surprised that he was able to stand up to some of them shots. He seemed much stronger to me than J-Rock, like visibly stronger. His punches just had more oomph on them. But I feel like if J-Rock's, and I tweeted this, if J-Rock's punches had just a little bit more stank on them, that would have been a very different fight. Because he had opportunities. Adames was wide open. I don't know if his gas tank was getting low or what it was, but he was open to get hit last night in those later rounds. So I was shocked that J-Rock was able to make it to them later rounds because early he got hurt. He got hurt and wobbled a few times. I just feel bad for him, though. I really feel bad for him. I read his tweet earlier today. He said he was gutted. I feel bad for the man. I really do. Friend, how did you view that fight last night?
Very much surprised. J-Rock looked strong. He took those punches a lot better until he couldn't take them no more. Okay. Now, when I watch him fight, he do this thing when he get hurt, and he does this every fight. He loses legs. I don't know if them bitches turn in, but them feet and the ankle and the shin and the kneecap and the thigh part, they all be going in all different directions. So he be giving like I'm finna get knocked out because of his legs. He might still be up there from the waist up, but from the waist down, I don't like it. I need him to straighten it up. I like him at 160. He did very well. I was very much pleased because normally he get in there and he getting his ass blasted. Every time, friend, at 154, he just couldn't take it. He was getting knocked out too easy. But I do agree with the bad stoppage. He was getting hit. He wasn't really throwing that many punches. Maybe the ref saw something.
Because he had taken some punishment.
That's his problem. He don't have no fucking defense. His defense is piss poor.
Yeah.
Now, if he can get with somebody that's going to teach him to defend himself, we might got a bomb-ass fighter at 160. He might go in there and be able to shake something. It ain't that many people at 160, so he got a chance. There's a bunch of nobodies.
friend, I hear what you're saying, but the fact that I could visibly see that his punches were not doing shit to Adames, like I don't know if he's strong enough to be at 160. Because he wasn't moving no mountains over there at all. He wasn't moving nothing.
Yeah,
And
he was hurting Adames.
He was hurting him, but he wasn't hurting him. He was getting hit, but he wasn't getting hurt. If that makes sense.
Say he hurt him in like round 6, but I can't say for certain. And yes, he do need a job. Already got one for him. He an apartment manager. Don't ask me what it's safe. It's safe. He looked like a janitor, don't he?
No, you said apartment manager, not a janitor.
Same thing. He the one that come fix all your shit when it's fucked up.
The maintenance man.
Yeah. Okay, so never mind. I asked that question because it seemed like it's all kind of the same work. They all kind of do the same thing. You just got a different title.
No, there's the apartment manager that's in the leasing office.
Okay, no.
Then there's the maintenance property manager. There you go. The maintenance property manager.
Okay.
The fixing guy. The fixing man.
Him. He always got the shit in the car that you need. Like he got a Slim Jim in his car. Don't he look like he own a Slim Jim? He do. He look like he got everything he need in it. Let me go to my truck for you real quick. I got it in my truck. Because he got that little nice soft voice. So when he go knock on people's door, they won't be alarmed. Hi, this is Julian from maintenance. I come to fix your dishwasher. Yeah, he do. It's giving property manager. He cuts the grass, makes sure all the shit is together. That's him. Okay, I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have. I mean, it's not a bad job. I just hadn't thought of one for him.
Yeah, no, he is that him.
Bo Desi says, every time I see J-Rock, I see that mall uppercut. Has he really recovered from that? Did he ever really recover from that?
No, I'm going to tell you what he ain't recovered from. That goddamn banana fucking his ass up.
Banana fucked him up bad.
Fast.
Yeah.
Banana made very much easy work of him.
He did. And that was worse than the uppercut, because the uppercut was a one-hitter quitter. Banana put them things on J-Rock. He didn't know where he was. He was leaning on them ropes. Them eyes was puffy. He was like, what had happened? He didn't even know what had happened. He was
very much confused.
Yeah. I hate that though, because I like J-Rock. He got all the heart in the world. Yeah. It just
don't beat as much that he needed to beat. It got a clot.
I felt bad because everything Breadman said, I know he meant it, and it wasn't no lie. Like, he probably ain't gonna get no another big shot like that. Like,
I mean, he could. There's plenty of people at 160 that don't have opponents.
I don't want him to be a journeyman.
I see him fighting on the Showtime YouTube portion, like Caleb Truax. Y'all missed that shit last night. Caleb Truax was in the ring last night, and his opponent was, I can't even remember his name, but he was black.
And I remember who that was, because I know the name. I remember the fighter. Y'all, who did Caleb Truax fight?
Is it Bobby? It ain't Bobby, is it? He got a name, something like, it's a real common name. Billy. It was Billy.
Who did he fight? Burley. That's Derek. Exactly. You know, that's a Derek James fighter.
Well, listen, Mr. Derek, no offense to you, because I don't know if you're watching this right now, but let me tell you something. Get rid of Burley. He is staying on your name, and he couldn't beat Caleb Truax last night.
He didn't win? What happened? I didn't see what happened.
It was a very slow friend. It was very bad. Okay?
He lost?
I think Burley won.
Okay.
But when I say Burley,
like
he Burley won.
Burley won.
Listen, I think Caleb Truax wants to get knocked out in the center of the ring. Cause there's no reason. Caleb, we the same age, buddy. I ain't street fighting no more. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got into my last fight. I woke up the next morning and I couldn't move. So I know if that's how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love the chat. Y'all be keeping us on our P's and Q's. So he was with Derek at one time, but now he trains with Derek James's brother.
That's even worse.
He hasn't been with Derek in a while.
Okay, listen. Well then, okay, now I don't feel bad for saying it.
Yeah.
He needs to stop. Okay. He was in there windmilling with a 38-year-old Caleb Truax last night.
And ain't Caleb the one who had got popped for the peds at one time?
Caleb Truax is the one that Caleb Plant beat up on.
Yeah, but he was supposed to fight somebody. Didn't he have to pull out his fight with Benavidez because he popped dirty?
I don't remember him getting no drug cheat, friend.
Was it somebody who had to pull out of the David Benavidez fight because they got popped for PEDs? It was one of them Caleb's.
I don't know. I don't remember Caleb. Not Truax. I don't think so, friend. He's one of those straight up guys. Caleb Plant beat him into a semi-retirement.
I remember when Caleb beat him, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting him confused with somebody.
Yeah.
Usatoski. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about. Kids.
Oh, Jose.
Yeah. Jose Ukatoski. Yeah. Him. Okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. Okay.
Caleb, where he don't even drink milk. You know what I'm saying? Like he one of them. Mm-hmm. You gotta be on the wild side to drink cow milk.
And hey, I'm not gonna start that tonight.
I'm just saying you a wild man. You able to go ahead. I'm scared of you. I'll never get in your fucking face. Fucking no, I'm just saying. But yeah, friend, like he looked horrible last night. But are we done with the Showtime card? Because we got one more card to cover, and then we're gonna leave.
Okay, so I got one question to ask about the Showtime card. So Adames beat J-Rock. If Mal Charlo is fighting up at 168 now, who does Adames fight next? Because he's been clamoring for that Mal smoke.
He ain't that. He's just not that great to me either. He looked okay last night. Like I was really expecting him to demolish J-Rock.
I was too.
I don't know who you should fight. Who fight at 160?
Everybody's gone. It feels like everybody's gone from 160. I want Mel to get on up there, and so we can get 154 on and popping after July. That's what I want. But hey, I don't know. What's the next fight?
Molly, what about Janabek?
Oh, Janabek. That's Mike. I like Jan.
Okay.
I would love to see Bronco and Janabek. I think.
What about Beck? Wait a minute. Ain't Beck? Beck is out there at 162, ain't he? The guy that beat the crunch face, the meat cleaver face. Used to be handsome. Rosario, Gabe.
Who beat Gabe?
Beck.
That's Janabek, I think.
No, it's another one. Beck the Bully.
I don't know him.
Beck the Bully.
I don't know him.
Yeah, you do.
Steroid Beck. That's what 817 call him. The Bully Beck. I'm gonna have to go find him. I know him. It's my mind is still in Vegas. I don't know. Okay.
There's plenty of fights for him to fight, but
okay. Is Triple G still fighting at this point?
So he coming back. I heard.
Who he fight?
I don't know, but I don't want to see no more granddads. He looks grandfatherly now.
He does, and he what is he pushing 40?
Yeah, if not 40 already. And drink more water. They do. Franchon.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, what was the last fight we were going to talk about?
The DAZN card.
Who was on it?
Berlanga and
And
Quigley.
Quickly. Okay, I did not watch that fight, so this will all be your commentary. Go
I don't
ahead.
even talk about them yet. Them little motherfucking Hispanics. Okay, listen. Somebody got their ear busted last night, and the fight was going, and like his ear just all of a sudden started to swell like cauliflower ear.
I was
like,
just gonna say, like the UFC.
Friend, out of nowhere, that motherfucker just started swelling. Friend, he got hit in that bitch and it exploded on the fucking camera. It was a murder scene in that bitch. They ended up stopping the fight.
Cause of the ear?
That you could stick your whole fucking finger in his ear plates.
Oh no.
I was like, oh my God, what is happening here? It was on the camera. When he hit it, it exploded, friend. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. Like they tried to keep it together. He was getting hit in that bitch. Just continue. Friend, when I tell you I've never seen cauliflower ear come out of nowhere, I know it's something that happens to them, but I know it gradually comes. No. That motherfucker swelled up out of nowhere last night.
Oh my gosh.
And when that man, friend, I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
I don't know if I want to go back and watch that.
Oh yeah. You go back and watch it. Cause I'm telling you, he kept hitting him on it. And then the camera kind of like grazed across his face. It's like, God damn, look at his ear. And friend, he went in there that next round and it just continued to swell. That next round he went in there, he got that bitch busted. It was very much disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was gross. And I told y'all from the fight party that I was not sold on Berlanga. Let me tell you, I don't know what the damn issue was last night. I guess he was doing it for the aesthetic. But Berlanga was not in a dressing room last night. He was in the hallway.
What?
Yeah, he was in the hallway. He got dressed in the hallway. He got warmed up in the hallway. I was like, you better get out here and shake something while you're trying to
do all this extra shit.
He got in that ass in there with that $100 haircut and looked very regular. KFC regular. Not the extra crispy.
The
regular.
The
original.
Not the spicy, but
not the spicy. You could knock out Quigley. Quigley was in there fighting his ass off, friend.
Was he?
Yeah, Quigley was in there fighting. Berlanga was fighting too, but he wasn't fighting. He ain't good, friend.
He not.
No, he can't even be a journeyman. Like, he gonna get beat.
Somebody gonna be. I'm telling you, I think he about to. I think what is about to happen is because Munguia had such a difficult fight with Deverenchenko, they are going to try to salvage Munguia. They know that Berlanga is not that guy, and so I think they're going to make that fight because who else? Munguia is not finna fight Canelo. Berlanga's not finna fight Canelo. Who else are they gonna fight? They have to. I mean, that's the fight I see. I see him go ahead. They gonna make that Munguia Berlanga fight. I think.
Okay, if they make that, that's gonna be a snooze fest. Cause Jaime Munguia looked like shit against Deverenchenko, and Berlanga looked like shit against Jason Quigley. Out of all motherfucking people, now I see why Fat Joe left his ass.
Wait a minute. Fat Joe don't be supporting him no more?
Yeah, Fat Joe normally be there. Fat Joe was not there. They know, you know how they paying that kid. You ain't seen none of the Terror Squad. It's just Berlanga now. Ain't no squad.
Really?
Yeah. What happened to Wayne? Oh yeah, and he not the monster no more. I don't know what his name is now, but it's not the monster anymore.
Really?
He needs that Average Edgar or some shit like that.
I love Average Edgar. Oh, friend. I like Average Edgar.
Average Edward. I can't even call him Edgar. His name is Edward. Just like Regis is Reggie, his name is Edward. Edgar had a little stank on him. He was knocking motherfuckers out for real, for real. Edward, no. Edward in there windmilling for his life.
Did he actually really win the fight, though?
He won, but barely.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay, now before we get out of here, I like this question. I saw this. We talked about this.
You already know what I'm going to say.
I want to hear you say it out your mouth. Who you got? Sonny Edwards versus Bam Bam.
I'm riding with Sonny.
It's going to be a sad day. Bam going to whoop that ass.
Amen. I'm going with the UK man. The UK man came there.
You're going with the Cayman. The UK man.
I'm going with the UK man. He came there and whooped that Chilean's ass. Bam just came off a broken jaw.
Bam didn't look too hot either in his last fight.
He looked damn good in his last fight. I keep trying to tell Sonny is a stick and move fighter. You're going to have to be prepared. Yeah, let's see it.
Let's see that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to fight him. And I'm sick of people. Listen, I don't like no Nico Ali wash and them goddamn brush braids. Him and Jim Jones go to the same goddamn dresser.
Braidologist.
Okay.
Ty French, he says, fighting for his life against the Quigley's. Hashtag facts.
It was
what
bad.
the hell? What the hell?
We got so much fucking boxing coming up, man.
It's going down. So what we have coming up? What else, y'all? We've been gone for a couple of days. What else we got? What else we got going on? What else y'all want to talk about?
Big Baby is fighting this weekend too.
I have to catch up on the Big Baby interview. I saw clips of him saying he doesn't love boxing, so I really want to get into that and see what he's talking about. Says he was, he want to be here for he don't want to be here for a long time, do boxing. He want to get out early. So I have to look at his interview.
Well, just quit now. The fuck?
He ain't made the money he want to make it.
Okay, well, at this point, you ain't gonna make it, son. That's why he ain't come on here. Cause I had to go back and look, cause they was hitting everybody up for interviews, and we got an email from them, right? So I responded to the email, and then I got to thinking, cause I did a whole 22-minute segment on his breast. A whole 22-minute segment on just his breast alone. So I see why he ain't come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
We ain't gonna even mention the PS5. We ain't gonna mention none of that. None of that. Yeah. So he had a replacement. Charles Martin is replacing his opponent at his home. We'll see another one of those home fights. See how he does in his hometown. See if he comes to perform. All I know is don't you come out there, young man, in no jail gear no more.
Oh, I got the Big Baby switched up. I thought it was Big Daddy.
Yeah, you was talking about Anderson. Or
yeah, right with me right now.
Yeah.
He did good with his Detroit swag on last time. Don't come out there and no fucked up shit.
Yeah. That Big Baby, you did a 25-minute about his PS5. No, his PS5.
Oh, I did. Friend, I was very much upset. I'm trying to let him make it. He has redeemed himself.
Okay, yeah, the PlayStation man.
Yeah, the PlayStation man.
Yeah. Aaron Brooks, thank you, Aaron. He says, just showing love. Appreciate the show, ladies. Thank you, Aaron. We appreciate you coming through. So let's see. Oh, Andy Cruz is finally about to make his professional debut. He says Andy Cruz is fighting a grizzled veteran in his first pro bout. A 10-rounder, not 4, not 6, not 8, Keyshawn. A 10-rounder versus a dude with 45 fights, 309 rounds of experience. Hell of a first test. Dude never been stopped in 7 losses. Baby, we finna see.
We finna find out.
We finna see.
I'm watching that motherfucking fight. Like, please, Lord, don't let him be good still.
Listen,
Pray for my downfall. Ain't that what they say?
Mm-hmm.
Pray for my downfall.
If he come out there and he has a great showing for himself, I just want him to get on the microphone and say something to his son, because he calls himself Keyshawn's daddy. He say, I'm Keyshawn's daddy. He said in Spanish, though the translator has to translate it, but he called it me and his son. So I can't wait. Hope he's victorious. Because if that's who he's fighting in his pro debut, a 10-round fight, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get him and Keyshawn by the end of this year. No reason. I want to see it. I'm advocating for it. I would love to see. We have great fights coming up. Okay, baby, we about to be in July.
We just been covering the PBC side of shit. Top Rank still got all the motherfucking prospects over there in their house. July finna be sick. August is finna be sicker. September is gonna be crazy. October, friend, that's our birth month. It's a celebration. You heard?
We got Ennis and Villa coming in a few weeks. We got, man, we so busy talking about Spence and Bud.
Frank.
We got Frank. Not only that, we got Fulton, Monster, 2-3 days. They gonna start off that week. That's how we gonna get that week popping. Y'all better leave PBC alone. That's all I know. Keep PBC name out your mouth, okay? If you ain't saying nothing positive, just shut up, because they putting on fights, okay? Don't y'all never let nobody tell y'all they going out of business. Don't y'all ever let nobody tell y'all they don't know who we are either.
Oh, because they know. They be mad. They hate to tell y'all that they know, but they know.
They know. Drink. Boots and Virgil are on the same night. It's some fights going down in July, y'all. Yeah. It's some fights going down in July. I'm going to be... Yeah, it's July. I'm going to need a vacation after July.
Nah, we can't take no vacations.
Okay.
We ain't taking no more vacations. I started the vacation and you turned right around and was like, let's up the ante. Let's go 2 more.
Sorry.
We gonna take, it's gonna be a while.
Now, we on our regular scheduled program.
Christmas, we gonna take a vacation.
Yeah. We on our regular. And sorry, y'all, because we weren't here on this day, but let me just acknowledge y'all, because I know the majority of our audience is men. We weren't here to tell you guys Happy Father's Day personally. I wrote a message, but I didn't say it. Happy Father's Day. So I hope y'all had a fabulous Father's Day. If you celebrated, hope it went well for you. Hope it went well. Bo Desi, the late bloomer, he came back and he says, did y'all check out Black's interview with Alex Hawley? No, I haven't gotten a chance to see it. I saw it pop up on my timeline yesterday, but shout out to Black. Looks like he's revamping. I saw Talk Black to me. I saw that, but I haven't watched the interview. And what he did let us know was apparently this is another new signing for Man Down Promotions. This is an Errol Spence fighter. This guy's just signed to Errol Spence. He's out of DeSoto, which is Spence's hometown. And they've been following him for a while now. I remember them covering him as an amateur. So I have to go back and listen to the interview. But yeah, I saw it pop up, but I didn't, I was frolicking in Vegas, so I didn't get a chance to look at it and whatnot. Friend, did you see it? Not yet? Okay. Let's see. Savannah Marshall, friend Sean coming up. Who else?
A bunch of shit. We got a bunch of shit coming up, friend.
Oh, I see you, Drink. And I did see y'all in these comment section cutting up today. I was whizzing because it was bullets flying and whatnot in the comment section. Y'all was up in here thumping 817 and John Norrie and Drink More Water. I see you, Drink. You frying fish? Well, we balls crawfish and smoke on bud. I don't smoke on bud, but I'm going to tell y'all this and then we gonna go. Y'all know I really don't partake. When I see y'all on Fridays and Sundays, sometimes I'll partake in a little libation, in a little, liquor from every now and again. But baby, I was in Vegas and I was drinking drinks, and cannabis is legal there. So they have all these dispensaries that you could just go in and get you some edibles. Friend. Y'all. Mama, I hope you ain't still watching this. Y'all. Man, the edibles. Say, man. Yeah. Yeah. I had a funky good time. Let me just say that. I had a funky good time. Snuck up on me. I was like, okay. And I'm already greedy. Y'all know I love to eat already. Friend, I ate so hard yesterday. It was, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. Anyway, friend, is there anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here tonight?
No, yeah, we will be back on Friday to do what we do best. If you are here all night long, we've had over 200 people here, which is a large upgrade from what we have been doing. We started with like 5 people watching, and then we grew to like 10, then 25, and then we had our first 100. It was crazy to see. And now we getting like 200 and 300 people. It's crazy. They never think our lives would be hitting like that. So we appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, show this people to your people, because we funny and we have a good time over here. And we talk a little bit of good boxing. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, just a small bit. Check us out. We're going to be moving around soon. Y'all might see us in your area because these fights are coming, and we got to start doing a little bit of intel. So y'all might see us soon popping up. We might pop up on y'all on IG. You know what? Maybe we'll do that one day. We'll pop on IG. That way, me and my friend can both be live, and we can let people join our live. We only gonna accept the people we following. So if you're not following us on Instagram,
don't come.
Go over to Instagram. The Queens of the Ring Boxing Talk is our Instagram page. I don't know when we'll do that, but we'll plan that and we'll let you know in advance. So
yes,
we will see y'all back on Friday and then again on Sunday. Like I said, if you have Instagram, go over to Instagram and follow us right now, because we're going to pop up on y'all on live and let y'all join our lives, since people are weird on YouTube.
Yeah, some weirdos on YouTube. We can weed out the crazies better on Instagram. But yeah, thank y'all so much for coming through. We are back to our regular scheduled program. We'll be back on Friday at 9:30 Central Standard Time. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you hadn't already. Do it on your way out. We'll see y'all on Friday. We do have fights coming up. Like Franchon and Savannah, and I think there's another one. I'm not sure who else, but baby, it's July. July about to be popping every weekend. Okay, so let me see. Drink came in on the end. Good show as always. Hashtag man down. Okay, you want to be funny, but it is your man going down. Drink. He gonna be fighting for his life, but he gonna break them. He gonna break that man. He gonna break that man. That's what he told y'all. He gonna break that man. And shout out to Champside, because that's where that came from. Champside messed around and got Michael Irvin on camera saying he out here breaking motherfuckers, and that has gone up from there. So y'all have a great week. Have a wonderful work week. Breathe. Mind your tone and delivery, and we'll see y'all back here on Friday, 9:30 Central Standard Time.